Yo, what is up, guys? I'm here today bringing you the review of the MAFEX Jean Grey, part of the Jim Lee MAFEX X-Men line. So this is number 160 in the MAFEX line. She just came out this week. This one has been on pre-order, or it came up on pre-order I think in May of 2021, and it's just now coming out. But from the reviews and everything I've seen, she looks really great, so let's go ahead and get her out of the box. One cool little detail I want to touch on before opening the box is how all of the MAFEX X-Men characters, how all the boxes have the little head of the character up there and then the little side shot. I think that looks really nice. It would have been cool if they put her in an action pose like all the rest, but it's great nonetheless. So straight out of the box, we do have the genuine product certificate for all the new MAFEX figures that came out. I think they started this back in June with Endgame Thor. So we do have this. You can download the little app on your phone. Make sure it's a genuine product because all the knockoffs MAFEX has been getting. And then we do have, of course, the traditional MAFEX stand. Of course, here's Jean in her plastic shell. She looks great, and let's go ahead and take her out. So here's Jean right out of the packaging. She looks amazing. Still has the plastic wrap on her. It looks like she jumped straight out of a comic. Let's get a close-up on that head. Look at that. Looks perfect. The paint looks perfect. Everything looks great. The hair looks great. The blue and yellow for the X-Men outfit. Let me focus that real quick. She just looks great. So let's go ahead and take a look at her up close with the plastic wrap off. So here's Jean with the plastic wrap off, and she looks great. No major problems with the figure out of the packaging. One little thing that does bother me a bit, it's not a big deal, but this belt does ride up a little bit whenever you move the figure, but other than that, she looks great. The paint detail, the sculpt, and everything just looks great. Let's do a quick 360 of her so we can get a look at the back and the front. She does have a solid hairpiece just like Psylocke does, so the hair's not gonna move. It's gonna limit some of the articulation, but other than that, she looks great. Let's get a close-up on this. Let me focus it real quick. There it goes right there. The paint, as you can see, just looks amazing. Luckily, I didn't get any paint errors on mine. So far, she looks good. So yeah, I mean, it looks great. It looks just like the promotion shots. Nothing wrong with it as far as I can tell. Hopefully I don't find anything wrong with it so far. And let's stand her up in a pose real quick. Just a regular pose, nothing special. There she is. So for accessories, Jean does come with these pair of relaxed hands and of course the neutral face. Along with that neutral face, she does come with this angry face, like she's firing her energy blast or, you know, fighting somebody off. Something cool that they did do was include, well, it's not on her right now, but they did include an extra neck peg. I'm not entirely sure why they included the extra neck peg, but they did. It's pretty cool. The hair is the exact same as the one on the neutral head, as far as I can tell. But yeah, both of these look great. Looks like it came straight out of the comic once again. MAFEX has just been nailing it with these comic figures. There's a closer look side by side. And then Jean does come with this regular neutral face without her headband on. And right there you can see that it has the little headband, like to show that it's off. So compared to like this head right here, which has the headband on, the headband is sitting right there. It's a pretty cool little accessory that they didn't have to put in, but they still did, and it looks really nice. And of course, along with the regular head, it did come with the regular neck piece, so the blue wouldn't be showing. So here's a closer look at all three of the Jean heads. They all look great. The neutral, angry, and then the headband off. And then she does come with a pair of splayed out hands that you could have like her firing an energy blast or her flying, you know, balancing her flying like that. And then of course she comes with the fisted hands, so you can put her in fighting poses. And then she comes with another pair of splayed out hands, but these are a little bit more flat than the other ones. So here's these, and then the other splayed out hands are a little bit more like, yeah, you can tell the difference right there. Yeah. And then lastly, she comes with these kind of energy blasting hands, which look great when you pair them with the angry licking head. And these actually are built-in hands like Psylocke's. Here's Psylocke's right here. They had the built-in hands inside where you just had to peg it in. So I thought that's pretty neat. That way that these won't fall off as easily, like if you just had to like stick them on the hand or anything like that. And they're not heavy or anything. They look great. And yeah. So for the articulation, it's the pretty standard MAFEX articulation. The arms do go out all the way. There is bicep swivel, of course. The elbow can go a little bit outwards, and of course it goes in a ton. Of course on that side it's the same. The ball joint, or the wrist joint, is on a swivel, so it can swivel around. You can put it in any pose you want to. The ab crunch is pretty not that good, but I mean, you're really not going to be needing the ab cruncher. This belt does ride up a little bit, so if you want to move it up, down, it will go up and down. It does rotate, the figure does rotate, so if you want to put it in those dynamic poses, which that's great. There's no drop down on the thighs, so you can't really bring it down at all, but the elbows, the knees do move back and forth, or back, and there is some toe articulation right there. That's pretty nice, and her ankle does move as well. So that's pretty much all for articulation. So here's Jean right next to all the other MAFEX X-Men figures. As you can tell, she fits in perfectly. She's the perfect height that she should be to fit and scale with these other characters. This next to Psylocke, Wolverine, Gambit, and Psylocke. I think she looks great next to these figures. I can't wait for Storm. She's probably going to be up in a flying pose behind Cyclops. And of course, the rest of the X-Men. I hope MAFEX does make them. And then here she is with some other MAFEX figures, MAFEX Comic Spider-Man and MAFEX Comic Venom. She looks great next to them. I think it scales really well. And here she is next to some SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball characters. She is a little bit taller than Goku and Gohan, but SH Figure Arts tends to scale down a little bit, so I think it's in pretty good scale. So here are all the X-Men posed up, ready to go up against Magneto. But all jokes aside, I think Jean Grey was perfect. Overall, she looks like she just came straight out of the comic book. I know I've said that about 4 times already in this review, but she really does look like she just jumped straight out of a page of a Jim Lee comic book. And paired with the other X-Men, she just looks amazing. I mean, you really can't deny that. I can't wait for Storm to come out. I can't wait for Magneto to come out. Hopefully MAFEX does give us the rest of the X-Men, such as like Rogue, Iceman, Angel, Professor X, because this just looks amazing. I mean, I don't think any other company can really replicate what MAFEX is doing with these X-Men figures, with the Spider-Man figures, with the Thor that's coming out, with the Iron Man that's coming out soon, with Captain America. It's just, even with the DC, I really don't think that any other company can replicate this. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And I am going to be doing a giveaway on the MAFEX Secret Wars Spider-Man whenever that comes out. So if you sub to the channel, you're automatically entered into the giveaway. So I hope you guys have a great day, and thanks for watching.